6:30, you're watching Fox 17 News.
It's a silent and sometimes deadly disease, addiction.
Since the year 2000, deaths related to opioids have grown tenfold right here in Michigan. Here's a look at some of the state's data. Nearly 2,600 Michiganders died from drug overdoses in 2018. That's higher than the number of fatal car crashes we saw that year. We've also seen a large increase in deaths related to synthetic narcotics like fentanyl, which is responsible for nearly half of overdose deaths in 2020. In 2021, more than 2,900 Michiganders died from an overdose. And from January through April of this year, 850 people have died. But a new facility in Battle Creek aims to put a dent in those numbers.
Landmark Recovery just opened its first location here in Michigan, and Fox 17's Yasmin Ludi has their story.
This is one of the largest rehab facilities in West Michigan. Opening its doors was the easy part, but today the real work begins, and that's helping patients. I'm told Michigan is top 10 in the nation when it comes to substance use disorders.
More specifically, here in Battle Creek, it's among the highest rates of overdose deaths, which can typically be a pretty good litmus test of just how the substance abuse trends are going in general.
Landmark Recovery West Michigan is now open. The 60-bed facility serves men and women over the age of 18.
I think across the country, the increased prevalence of drugs like fentanyl have made a big difference in those statistics. Just the danger of it in general and the increased availability.
Luke Savage is the facility's executive director. He says substance abuse may have increased during the pandemic because many people lost their support system. According to Calhoun County's website, there were 52 deaths related to opioids and other drugs in 2020.
Addiction is extremely hard to overcome alone. Addiction is more about isolation and recovery is more about connection. So we like to help people start that process and gain freedom from whatever's holding them back.
Christina Minton is the patient engagement manager. This work is important to her because she knows what it's like to walk in a patient's shoes.
I come from a great family, but somewhere along the road, I lost myself. I fell into hanging out with the wrong crowds and things like that, and fell into a little bit of drug use and a little bit of legal troubles. And I had no other choice. It was either prison or find my way.
And now she helps others find their way.
I turned my recovery into a passion. So I do this every day. I come in every day to see the light come on in everyone's eyes the way that it did in mine.
The patient stay will range from 35 to 45 days. The center will provide medical detox, individual therapy, group support, outpatient services, and more.
You just give us that chance and that love. We are in there and we'll come back from it. Just give us that chance.
I'm told that this is Landmark Recovery's first Michigan location, and they have 13 others across the country.